100-99 the final score. The Cleveland Cavaliers do take a 3-1 lead in this series, coming back from 16 down in the first half and 10 down at the half behind Kyrie Irving's 42. Second time this playoff that he's had at least 30, and the 10th time for LeBron to go for at least 30 points. Kevin Love has been nice enough to sit through the highlights and wait to join us here on Inside the NBA. Kevin, thank you very much for taking the time. This won't take long, no more than 20, 25 minutes. So give me an idea of what was going on at the half in your locker room when you were down 10.
Yeah, down 10. I mean, we've been in that position before. Hadn't been a long time, but in the regular season, we've been down, had to fight our way back. But, you know, it's just a effort all around. We have a lot of guys played a lot of playoff minutes, been in situations like that before. So, I can sit here and say that, but also Kyrie Irving was very special. He was very special tonight. Braun playing with 4 fouls. I don't think he'd ever had 4 fouls in the first half, maybe in his whole career. Being able to play through that and just overall mentality in that second half, getting stops, making them really make different decisions, making it tough for them on the offensive end. I think that allowed us to get stops, play out in transition, and we're just such a better team when we do that.
Kevin, number one, you've been playing fantastic. Keep that up. But I got a serious question for you. In y'all private moments with y'all as a team, and don't give me the proper television answer, do you guys actually respect and think the Boston Celtics can beat y'all?
I mean, after last game, we were saying when we got down 10 points at halftime and we got into the locker room, we said we have to respect these guys. They're really well coached. They got guys that can do a lot of different things, and with Isaiah out, they kind of have to head off the snake. But at the same time, they got guys going out there and playing free, playing loose, and you saw that last game with guys stepping up, hitting big shots throughout the second half. And we were up 21 and 15. They kept cutting into that lead in Game 3. So we have to respect these guys, and it's going to be a tough environment in Game 5. I hope that wasn't too mumuch of a TV answer for you, but it's the truth.
It was close.
Well, you can give me the TV answer. Now, one question, Kevin. Honestly. Obviously, there's been a difference in the last 2 games, and the last half of the Game 3, and now the whole game in Game 4. What is the adjustment on the floor that the Boston Celtics have made that make you guys a little bit more uncomfortable?
I think they're just playing free. Our coverages have to be better. We'll look at film tomorrow. It's just, I don't know. We just, it's tough to pinpoint one thing, but they're playing free, they're playing loose, and guys are, hitting shots. I mean, there's a lot of times where we were contested, we were going under screens, and last game Marcus Smart was stepping up, hitting big threes for him, maybe Bradley, obviously with the game winner, but throughout just kept shooting no matter what the shooting percentage said for him or what he shot from the field. And Al Horford coming off, getting clean looks, and the other role players stepping up and playing big for him. You saw that through the first couple series. So I think in Game 5, especially at their place, we're going to have to play a lot better, and hopefully we'll take care of business.
Kevin, when the Celtics don't have a ball dominant on the floor, such as Isaiah Thomas, are they harder to guard?
In some ways, because we haven't seen really a lot from those guys, especially throughout the regular season, because as you mentioned, Isaiah Thomas, he means so much to their team and dominates the ball so much. But as I mentioned, Brad Stevens, he's going to put those guys in positions to have success. And they got a number of guys that can play, in backdoor cuts and spray out for 3, and just a lot of guys that can pass the ball, move the ball, and step up and hit big shots. So that's just something we have to get better at, and just assert our will and assert our dominance, because we are capable of it.
Late in the game, Kevin, the cameras looked like you were trying to maybe walk something off late in the game. Was there anything there? You perfectly sound physically, or what was happening?
No, I'm fine. I can't get off the ground like Shaq and Chuck, so it doesn't matter much for me. I'm
glad I wasn't included in that.
But
those are big men.
And I don't
Come
know
on
why
now.
you put Chuck name in there.
Hey, just let me say this, Kevin. You're going to do some walking. Take Shaq's fat ass with you. He can walk. We need to be walking some weight off.
Listen.
We have a tweet.
I wish I could jump like all 3 of you guys.
No,
we have a tweet for you
me,
guys.
Shaq, and Ernie.
Pregnant guys can't jump, Kevin Love.
Here's a tweet from somebody called John Dre 3K. Kevin Love is the best quarterback in Cleveland.
That was my question. Well, Kevin, me and Shaq argue about you every night. How in the hell? Because me and Shaq says we can't do that pass. What is the key to that pass?
Well, my parents wouldn't let me play football when I was young. So that's my way of playing quarterback, and I probably have the best receiver. I do have the best receiver in the entire NBA in LeBron James. So
me and Shaq marvel at you every game. You do it once or twice.
I could never do that.
And we look at each other and we says, dude, we say, I can't make the pass. And Shaq said he can't make it.
I can't do it.
It's unbelievable that pass you make. It's great to watch.
Yeah, I used to play up with my brother 3 or 4 grades every year. And, when they went to the 10-foot rim, I was still on the 8-foot rim when I was super young. So I couldn't quite get the ball to the hoop. So I actually had to shoot like that. So that's where the accuracy comes from.
Kevin Love, 17 points, 17 rebounds, career playoff high in boards, and a 3-1 series lead for the Cavs. I told you this would take 20 to 25 minutes, and I wasn't kidding. So thanks a lot. We appreciate you. We'll see you up in Boston.
Appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
All right. Thanks. Kevin Love joining us here on Inside the NBA, presented by Kia. We'll have much more on Game 4 as we continue here from the Q right after this.